blesse mon cœur d'une langueur monotone. Je répète, blesse mon cœur d'une langueur monotone.
Hey everybody, Dutch Sense here. 8:47 p.m. Central Time on Sunday, February 17th, 2013. And I've got you over here on the Miami, Florida, NBCnews.com site. I want to read you quickly this story that just broke 2 hours and 31 minutes ago out of South Florida in Key West. Meteor shower lights up the Florida night sky. And it says, South Floridians who happened to be looking up at the right place at the right time Sunday night saw one spectacular light show, possibly a meteor shower. The Coast Guard began getting flooded with phone calls about 7:30 p.m. with reports of folks seeing flare-like objects from Jacksonville to Key West, according to Coast Guard Petty Officer 3rd Class Sabrina Labradesque. People called in describing flares as orange or red fireballs in the sky. The display was limited to the sky. No injuries were reported. The Coast Guard found that flares were disappearing in an instant. And the Coast Guard sent out a helicopter to check the report of a flare near the MacArthur Causeway in Miami, but found nothing there. Okay, so that being said, let me bring you over to the NEXRAD radar and show you the Key West NEXRAD for the same time frame. Okay, so we're looking at tonight's radar. They said Sunday night, right? So here we are on Sunday night, and this is roughly the same time frame. So let me just stop this, and we'll just go through it frame by frame. And I'm taking it back right now. So you're going to see it as it forms. You see the trails go back to their origin points. And you see each frame takes 5 to 10 minutes for NEXRAD to generate. So every 5 to 10 minutes, you're seeing something. Now you see this first plume, if you will, comes from the Key West Naval Air Station. Then you see a series of plumes all across the entire sky. And those aren't coming from the Key West Air Station. So first you see something come up from the Key West Air Station directly. That is at the center of that little circle there. Let me bring it all the way back. Looks like they launched something, and then you see a whole bunch of something else after they launched that. See it? Right there. This thing comes right up from the center, and that is for sure 100% the Naval Air Station. Been there, seen it, driven by it. Okay, so that comes up, and then whoosh, across the sky, huge explosion, people seeing fireballs in the sky, and it looks like a couple more north, and they blow over the entire area. So it looks like they launched something, and then something else happened. Maybe they shot down a meteor? Who knows? Definitely something flew up and caused a huge disturbance, and multiple people to report it. I'll put a link down below to this, and I'll also put a link down below to the backdated NEXRAD so you guys can check this out in the future. Of course, this will only be available on live feed for the next few hours, so you'll have to look up that backdated feed. So I'll put a link down below to that. If you get any confirmation stories on this, folks, let me know. Hey everybody, quick addendum, 9:15 p.m. right now, processing up the video right now, but I'll record this addendum really quick. I'm going to take you over to College of DuPage. I know some people will probably say, oh, why didn't you show us the visible satellite for the entire area? Let me go ahead and do that for you right now. Okay, here's South Florida. Florida Keys come down like this. Let me go ahead and turn on visible. This is the closest visible that we can get, is the 1 km satellite view. So there we go. And Key West being down here, the island down here. You can see there's a clear bubble all the way around right until sunset. And then, of course, goes into a repeat there. So here we are going into sunset, going into the PM, and then nothing. So let me bring it out to a 2 km view, and we're going to look at the same area, South Florida, and we'll look at the infrared. Since nothing showed on actual visible, there we go, nothing. And that takes it right up to current. Let me go ahead and zoom in on the area in question. Okay, so we're seeing huge trails come across the sky on radar. And let me just back it up. Okay, this is the most current frames here. Right there. Nothing. So it's not showing on infrared and it's not showing on visible. However, it is showing on radar. Let's go ahead and do that. There it is. You just see the tail end of it on College of DuPage. We have to come over to the NexRad site and click on the last 200 images, and that'll show us the late afternoon going into tonight. Again, you'll see that object fly up and then boom, across the entire area. Very strange to see that. Never seen anything like it before personally. So again, there's other news that has come out on that. Let me take you over to it here. Okay, bright streak lights up night sky across Florida, and that's from the Coast Guard. And this is Sunday, February 17th, updated at 10:08 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So just 10 minutes ago. And I'm on Central Time here. So hang in there, folks. Much love. I can't really recommend anything. There's not much you can do to prepare for a large meteor strike. Just have a plan and be prepared for these kind of things in general. Food, water, transportation, communications, in case there is some kind of blast that leaves you having to pack up your house and go someplace where you have windows, for instance, like the thousands of people in Russia are sitting there with no doors or windows on their house right now. Okay? Much love, folks. Hang in there. Be safe.